all those songs. A fun fact for everybody that thinks that Dean Delano wrote all those songs: it was his brother Robert who plays bass, who is a classically trained, jazz-trained guitar player playing bass. Dean is just on for the ride. He's got the tone, but who wrote all those songs? His brother Robert, who's a world-renowned guitar player, who's playing bass for STP. Hence why I'm gonna ask him to do my album. Alright, so I'm gonna post in the link Eddie Van Halen doing Jamie's Crying, the room mic from Van Halen 2 or 1. I mean, the room mic. And it's not going to sound the Brown sound. It'll sound like a 5150, which is where I think PV actually took the mic recordings and did the amp. I don't think they did it off the album. They did it off the room mic recording. So who's responsible for all that sound? The engineers, the producers, the board, the rack gear, the compression in the mics, the altitude, the compression in the room. There's so many factors that went into that, not just Eddie and his amp. That's why you've never heard Eddie Van Halen sound like the record sound live. He can't create that. It was done by an engineer and producer. Fun fact. Now, did you know that they were a house band of Gazaris? And they were playing dance music for dance contests and all kinds of stuff? Nobody, baby. I didn't know that. All out in the Michael Anthony interview. So, there you go. And another thing, do I agree with every guitar player that I've always liked and admired, like Justin Ostrander? No. Do I like everything that Eddie Van Halen said or recorded? No. I don't. I am my own opinion. Now, Tennis Lesson and I were talking a while ago about a drone, though. Because country music does a lot of that. Now, Justin Ostrander, I did watch his video. He played a C over an E. Now, the easy way to do that is what Tennis Nuts said. Take a drone note and play notes accordingly to find a good resolve or match. Nope. Yeah. No. Nope. 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 Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's an easy way to find target tones. And those are the tones that you can find out for substitution chords. That's why I played. That's why my hook is fucking better. I'm just kidding. That's the way that I write, and that's the way I figure things out. It's different than Justin. Is Justin wrong? No. He's a world-renowned guitar player that Nashville knows. I keep hearing that as well. Guthrie Trapp, the world-renowned... He's not world-renowned. Those guys are known in Nashville. That's why I say Justin Ostrander is my favorite Nashville session guy. I really like his work, his tone. So if you think I'm giving him a backhanded compliment, I agree with what all my heroes are. I'd like to work with Justin, actually. I'd like to do a track with him. So everybody that says about the Van Halen Brown sound and all that, you're never going to get it. The Robert Bakers and the Fluffs and everybody, I try to EV8 settings. It doesn't matter. You're not getting that mix through the board with that engineer through those old rack gears with the compression of whatever mic they were using. The mics, all mics don't compress the same. Every SM58 is, or 57, 58 doesn't compress the same. Not every mic sounds the same. How broken in were those mics? How many bands compress those mics. The air in the room, the tubes. How old were the tubes? Were they new tubes, old tubes? Did he keep old tubes around? Did he buy old tubes from people just so he could put them in unbiased? That's another thing. He didn't bias his tubes. He was just throwing tubes in there and not matched. People don't talk about that either. But if I post a thing, you're going to hear it sounds just like a 5150. Raw. Alright, some licks. Let's go into some licks. Oh, by the way, if you're going to post videos, please post videos and talk about what it's relative to. If you watch a video on something and then post on another video, like backhanded compliments, and then you say, well, that's not what I was referencing, please go in detail so that I can explain what I'm talking about. And Zach is a coward. He won't come on my channel. If you don't want to voice your opinion, don't voice it in the comments if you don't want to come on with a microphone and have a bigger platform. I'm giving you an opportunity to come on my channel and voice your opinion in a big way, as opposed to some people reading the comments, because a lot of people don't even read the comments. And that's another thing. Please watch all the videos. Even if you don't watch it, just let the video run out. And please like the videos. Again, the jazz comments. Well, Zach asked you to play jazz. I don't need to. Carlos Benitez, that plays drums for Vi and Louis Fonsi, tells you if you listen to the whole interview, we play jazz and fusion together. He's one of the world's. He's a world-class drummer. Name dropping or not, he says, "Yo, those were great times." Well, I must not suck at it. Because I thought I sucked at it, but we had a lot of fun. Does that sound like... No, I can play a bunch of genres, which is good for me. Because I don't get in the mindset of one way. I know what this producer likes, I know what this artist likes, I know what that person likes, I know what that label wants. That's from working with many, many different people. So I don't get stuck in a rut of thinking one way because of policy or producer. And I'd like to see more on some of our guitar heroes. Where's Dean from Loverboy? Tonight, working for The Weeknd. Oh my god, he wrote so many cookie songs. You know who else I was listening to? Saga, Worlds Apart. Holy shitness. What an incredible guitar player. Ian Krichan, I don't even know his last name. His brother was in the band too. And again, Robert Delano wrote most of the stuff for STP, not Dean. So if you guys think it was the guitar player, his brother's 10 times, 100 times the guitar player that Dean is. Robert is a world-class classical jazz guitar player that happens to play bass in STP, but wrote those songs on guitar. Go figure. Anyway, some licks for you. So everybody kind of this is the Yngwie thing. Interesting legato run, but I have variations of this. So let me show you the other variation of this one. Try it. It's a cool lick. Alright, let me give you an octave lick. Third string, minor third, into the fifth string, third string, fourth string. That's hard to do high up. Ooh. Let's see. Licks for you. So I hope you enjoyed these videos. Man, I love that song. I don't even know if that's how you play it anymore. I don't remember half these songs. So many great bands, so many great guitar players that no one talks about. And it's a shame because they all get stuck on what's the hottest flavor of the month and this and that and the Nunos and stuff. Not to take anything away from him, but like Justin Ostrander, how come no one talks about this guy? Really? Why? Tone Junkies. HW is an incredible guitar player. How come his channels only get 50,000 subs? And then I see some people like, and if people can answer this, how does somebody have, say, 10,000 subs and they get like 200 views? Like what's wrong with that channel? Like how are people not watching that after all those subs are there? I don't understand. I get blocked all the time because I make comments and I curse and stuff, and then now I'm picking up more subs because they've unblocked me again. Again, I'm not playing the YouTube fucking game. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. So don't ask me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Peace out and have a great weekend. Um, I love sharing information. I love exposing people, and I love trying to get people exposed. Like the guitar player from Saga. Oh my God! Check that on the loose. Great, great tune, man. How come? Where is the musical guys talking about this? They all jump on the same bandwagons. I just watched a Red Shoal video about Tube Screamers, and the guy pulls out a bunch of Tube Screamers, and he goes, "Oh, this is the John Mayer Tube Screamer," and he points, "Oh, I never played through that one." All of a sudden, he says the name, and what's gravitate to? His brain is skewed from he hears what John Mayer. Ooh, never played through that. I need to play through that. I'll sound just like John. No, you won't. Because John Mayer goes through boards and this and that, and he's got a sound engineer. You're never going to sound like him. You can imitate people, but you're never going to sound exactly like him. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. The next video, we're going to do the fractal with the Lynch settings, and I'm going to talk about AI and what I actually think of it. Again, I'm going to post the Van Halen link in the video. Peace.